Hey guys, Vivi-chan here. Hope you guys are doing well. So we're gonna get into One Piece manga chapter 905 called A Beautiful World. And really quickly about the previous chapter, you know the girl who was like trying to stop the Pinkbeard pirates from destroying their town and taking their gold? Well, she's the same girl who was in Ace's cover story. Her name's Moda, and I thought it was interesting that they brought her back. But how do people know it's Moda? Was it like said because like Elusia Kingdom or something from the cover story? Like, did Oda say something? Like, maybe I'm dumb, but like, how do people know? And we're also introduced to 4 of the revolutionary commanders. We see Morley, who's like a giant who can move the ground like clay. And then Betty, or everyone's calling her Balo, who has this cheer fruit, and she can just ignite this like will in people, and this will can like make them awaken this power inside them that they as a town were able to take down Pinkbeard pirates, who has like 50 million bounty on him. I saw this like sort of theory out there that, you know how her shirt is open? Maybe she's a dude who trans into a girl, and then Morley is a girl who trans into a dude just cause he talks really femininely. And then another commander, Lindbergh, he's some kind of rat or cat kind of creature. I'm not sure if he's a mink. He creates inventions, but like he's like, look at my new weapon, so maybe he has some connection with Vegapunk. So far, all 3 of them are wearing these like Sabo styled hats, European style hats with the goggles, while Karasu doesn't have any of that, and he looks really like a mysterious figure. I mean, he was the same guy who helped Sabo out of Dressrosa, like with the crows, you see him flying out. Like maybe underneath his mask, he's like really shy, but at the same time, it's like deadly, like don't mess with him. After we defeat the Pinkbeard pirates, like we give the citizens like contact information, but some people theorizing perhaps that's a Vivre card. I mean, I don't think you would want to give a Vivre card out just because of the dangers that lie in giving out the Revolutionary Army's Vivre card. But if it's contact information, maybe like they'll transfer to someone. Also, Pinkbeard was like saying like Blackbeard would not let you get away with this, and then Balo's like, Blackbeard doesn't really care about you like underdog serving under him. Like compared with Luffy, who would like sacrifice everything for his friend, Blackbeard would like kick his friends, not his friends, but like his like people who serve under him just to like reach the top. Just shows the difference between Luffy and Blackbeard. I'm pretty sure Blackbeard possibly cares for like the strong people in his group, but for like weak ones like Pinkbeard, he does not give a shit. Anyways, I talked enough. Let's get into the chapter. We see Arlumbus, Tales of the Self-Proclaimed Straw Hat Grand Pirate Fleet, Volume 35, Arlumbus Arc, The Pirate Life at 6 a.m., Folding Pajamas. That's really cute. His outfit is like hanging in the back, and he's got a lot of books, and like I think Arlumbus is based off Christopher Columbus or something. And you can see like maps and books in his background, and like everything is very neat. He's just an explorer, and the little napping cap that he's wearing is very cute. Reminds me of like Merlin or something. Yeah, it's adorable, this. And he's just in his underwear folding his pajamas, and his bed sheets already folded. Okay, I'm too long on this page. Let's just skip into the chapter. Alright, we're at Marineford. 2 years ago, in the summit war between the forces of the Marine headquarters and the Whitebeard pirates, the Marines were victorious. But the battlefield, Marineford, was completely destroyed. Justice stands above all. Now it's the new Marineford. I see the big captions on the bottom. They like rebuilt everything. I'm not sure if those like M things at the top were there before. It's been the Marine symbol of justice for many years, but in order to prepare for the wave of violence to come in the pirate era, the world government built a much stronger fortress stationed at the entrance of the New World. It's the new stronghold of justice. Also forgot to mention in the last chapter, Revolutionary Army is ready to declare war at, I'm not sure if at the Reverie, like how they're gonna do it, but they said they're gonna declare war with the world government, like finally. Oh my god. And here stands New Marineford under the command of the new fleet admiral Sakazuki. So like they prepared this fortress to be way stronger than before. If there's another battlefield, probably here. The old Marine... Oh, okay, so the new Marineford is on the other side of the red line, and then, you know, Holy Land, Marihose is on top of the red line. Yeah, and the old Marine Fort is now the current G1 branch. And although its location has changed, Marine headquarters role at the gate to the Holy Land Mary Jose, where the Celestial Dragons reside, has not changed one bit. So now they have like double the reinforcements. So you got G1 here, new Marine Fort there to protect Mary Jose in case anything happens. And then Sakazuki is just, I guess I should stop calling him Akainu just because Akainu was his admiral name. You know how three of them, Akainu, Red Dog, Kisaru is like Yellow Monkey. Aokiji is the blue peasant, like pheasant is some kind of bird. So Sakazuki is just like his normal name. Just like Kizaru's real name is Borsalino. Aokiji's name is Kuzan. I'm so sorry about last time I said the green gold, but it's the green bull, also known as Rokugyu, Admiral Rokugyu. And anyway, Sakazuki is just like, Fujitora is in Mari Jose. Oh shoot, remember, Fujitora is the one who wanted, like at the end of Dressrosa, he was like, I'm really sorry to the king of Dressrosa, King Riku. He was saying he wanted to abolish the organization known as the Shichibukai. I thought he was going to declare at the Reverie, but he's at Mari Jose. We don't, like, what's he going to say there? I thought I made it clear he wasn't to be allowed to enter a single Marine base until he brought back the heads of the Straw Hat and Law. That's what he did promise. I totally forgot about that. I'm so sorry if I forget things, but like I haven't really gone back to Dressrosa and Zou and all that to look back. Like I just read the manga once, anime once, and then yeah, I don't go back. I really should. But anyways, I think, isn't this Marine that's talking to Sakazuki, isn't he the Captain T-Bone from Enies Lobby on the train? Yeah, like I recognize from the hair and remember his long sword. Like I love Enies Lobby, so yeah. He's like, how dare he return so shamelessly, that brat. Yes, sir, we know that. Those were your orders, but then why didn't you throw him out? Actually, I'm not sure if it's the Captain T-Bone guy, but anyways, he's like, well, he came armed with a perfectly logical argument, and we didn't know how to respond. Huh? This is not a Marine base. Mare Jose is not a Marine base. That's totally true. So that's why he's telling you right now, but it's kind of too late because he's probably inside. He's inside already. And then Sakazuki's like, that's nothing but a ludicrous technicality. Does he think that he's some kind of whimsical monk? He's just yelling. The dude's hiding. Oh, I see Sengoku hiding behind the wall, and he just pops out, and he's like, this job is difficult, isn't it, Fleet Admiral? And he's like, maybe it is T-Bone. Now it does look like T-Bone from the side. He's like, Sengoku-san! Shut it, you semi-retired old man. Damn, have some respect, man. He was your predecessor. And who else is going to... Maruhose! Oh, Admiral Rokugyu! Oh, will we see him? I didn't think we see him now because I thought, oh, we'll see him Reverie. Oh, I don't know. Oh, will she be a woman? I'd be so happy if, I don't know, if Rokugyu was a woman. Yeah. Here behind the G1 branch on the Paradise side of the Grand Line is the Red Port, a giant port that hugs the Red Line from both sides. It has become the route the world government takes to cross the Red Line to the other side. This port is a lift made of bubbles that leads to the Holy Land Mary Jose. It's called a bondora. You know how they're like near Shibondi and then, you know, there's like the Shibondi bubbles? Is this the same type of bubbles? But there's no, you know, but those bubbles come from the trees, you know, from the roots of the tree, and then like the bubble of air comes out. So you can ride these gondolas. Like I can see the bubble on the bottom, and then there's like a, you know, a top where people can ride, and I guess you just go up. I remember like the Germans have to use this like suction cup thing to like go cross over. But yeah, this bubble idea. Look, ships are coming in one after another. Make way, royalty is passing through. Oh man. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Wow, it's Beard the Sixth from Roshan Kingdom. Those are the matrial princesses. Oh, they look like, you know, I forgot what it's called, but you know you have like an egg or like a doll, and inside there's like a smaller doll, smaller doll. They're so cute. Her name could be a reference to moron or muron, a type of rice cake. Oh, you know, they're different sizes, but they look exactly the same, just like smaller and smaller. And then there's King Hamburger from the Bollywood Kingdom. Okay. Why is he walking so slowly? I may walk slowly, but I never turn back. Yeah. He kind of looks familiar. Like, I don't know, maybe it's like the drawing style. Oh, sorry, the moron thing was for the queen at the bottom. That's Queen Murororon. Mororon from Tajin Kingdom. Okay, she's the reference to the rice cake. She's absolutely stunning. Cheers to all the watching eyes of this world. Yeah! And she's holding like a wine, like drinking so early. And she's got some kind of people in like hoods behind her, while like the hamburger guy has like bodyguards with guns. Anyways, oh my god, it's King Tacos from the Shishano Kingdom. Like, I know Oda like takes many references from different places, but man, these names, Hamburger, Bollywood, King Taco. I know Big Mom names her kids after food, but these people too. Hamburger, beer, rice cakes, tacos. What's going on? And yeah, it's clearly like a Mexican Spanish styled hat with the tacos and the poncho. And he's got like this older lady next to him kind of has like a chiffon kind of pig style, not chiffon, Lola hairstyle, but like she looks older next to him. He's got a huge mustache. He's like, if you're going to kneel while you're alive, then at least die standing. Was he about to attack? Anyways, like, that ship, they're finally here. It's the Mermaid Princess! Now, we gotta be very careful. Mermaid Princess, very valuable. Mermaids are worth like at least 70 million, and she is like one of a kind, and like only a rare few people knows that she is Poseidon. We gotta be watching out. I mean, King Neptune obviously knows, and her mom and her brothers, her family, and maybe some of like the ministers. I don't know if they know for sure. Robin knows, and worst of all, Caribou, Karibo, yeah, that guy, he overheard it, and like I think he was handed over to Drake. And I think Drake is working under Kaido, so like if these guys find out, like, oh my gosh, imagine if Kaido comes over. I mean, he's in Wano doing that. I mean, like, I don't know, just like all guesses and theories that I heard. Anyways, everyone is excited about Mermaid Princess. This is the first time they have come to the Reverie. The great king of the sea, King Neptune, Prince Fukabushi too. And although the Ryugu Kingdom has been a member nation of the world government for 200 years, this is only their second time attending the Reverie. Oh, it's their second time. I forgot the first time. I remember, they attended? I remember the queen, she did go, after helping out that celestial dragon, she did go up to get that, like, you know, the slip that says, like, I agree for the fishmen and people to cooperate, and he signed a little paper thing and she brought it back. But I think they went for the previous one, but they didn't bring Shirahoshi. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I think they went to the previous one, they just didn't bring her, and then now they're like, okay, after the Luffy incident, we're gonna declare that we're under Straw Hat's fleet. And I know I didn't mention it like the last time, but like all the little kids, you know, they asked Jinbei at the end of Fishman Island arc to like get a straw hat, and he's like, where can I get it? And he's like, up there. And then the dad's like, oh, you can't go up there, there's humans. Oh, and then Jinbei's like, I can go get some. And somewhere in chapter 903, all the kids were wearing the hat, and I didn't mention that. And then alright, I don't want to miss anything because I tend to miss a lot of things. So this is their second time attending the Reverie. Shirahoshi looks nice. She got like a new blouse on, but still showing some fan service. And she's riding a huge bubble. Oh, I'm not sure if she's on a pedestal, like or like some kind of, if something is pulling her, but she's definitely, I see the bubble. And she's like, oh, so this is the surface? Like, she looks so exposed. I feel like there should be things everywhere surrounding her. I mean, her brothers are there, and Garp! Monkey D. Garp! We have not seen him so long. I want it, like, do they know Luffy's grandpa? I mean, like, the name, like, Monkey D, Luffy, Monkey D. Garp, like, I haven't scrolled down, so when I saw, Prince Princess Mermaid to the surface. What a beauty. Princess Shirahoshi, Garp-sama. And then he's just eating those rice crackers as usual. And he's still the vice admiral. I think he wanted to retire, but like they're like, please don't retire. So he got the duty of sending him over, and he's like, I thought I was going to die down there. This gathering is already big news. Oh my gosh. Oh, who else are we gonna see? Where's all Kobe? I can't wait to see Rokugyu, Green Bull. Garp, we see Garp Sengoku. I mean, we saw Sengoku back at Dressrosa with his like white gray hair. Like, man, he aged a lot. Oh my gosh, I see big news, Morgans. Yeah, and then all the paparazzi taking pictures. What unspeakable beauty for Shirahoshi. Like, she's even more beautiful than the rumors say. Shall we print a special edition for the occasion, Mr. President? And he's just like in love. He's got the heart eyes and the hearts out like Sanji. He's speechless, can't even talk. Flash is going on. Oh no, President Morgans has been completely enchanted by her. Remember when Sanji was cured and after he saw Shirahoshi, like, oh, she's the most beautiful thing. A drawing won't even like be able to capture the beauty. And the king is just like, Garp, Shirahoshi's so popular. Well, if Garp is there, no need to worry then. Garp, anything that comes towards Shirahoshi, Garp is gonna, you know, get up. And Shirahoshi's so popular. There have been rumors circulating all the way into the surface about a mermaid princess so beautiful that even the pirate queen Hancock couldn't compare to her. I know there's a lot of Hancock fanboys, and I'm getting hate, but I think Shirahoshi is prettier, cuter than Hancock. I shouldn't have said that, but yeah, hate me if you want, I said it. Like, there's different types. If you rather be beaten by Hancock, or if you want to be like, Shirahoshi's just so innocent and cute and just like, you know, that crybaby that you want to take care of. It's like, either side is so spectrum, you just want someone in the middle, like Nami or Robin. Yeah. Preference to you, whoever you like. Yeah, you do you. No judgment, please. But there is judgment. Garp is like, and because she's that beautiful, all of their expectations have been surpassed. There's also the fact that she's gigantic. And she's just laughing and pointing at different things. Like, I think she's pointing at the tree. She wants to see Forest, and she's like, Luffy-sama's grandfather. Okay, she knows. Is that by any chance what you would call a forest on the land? And he's just like, that's just a tree. Oh my gosh, when she sees a forest. And he's like, hey, Garp the hero. Who? Wait, is this the Stelly? Sabo's brother? You know who I am, don't you? Who the hell are you, you shitty brat? Get out of our way. Like, he looks just like before. Like, back then when we saw the back of him, I'm like, oh shoot, if they make him look like good, I'm be pissed. Okay, he has the same face, he's just older. Like, the clothes don't make the person, so he's still that shitty brat. You say it, Garp. He's like, shitty brat, did I hear wrongly? And his the guards are like, how rude. And his wife's like, that's right, Steady. There's no other way to explain his insolence. They already animated in the anime, but I really don't remember like how the voice goes in the anime. But I think his voice was normal in the anime. But it would have been nice if he had like a funny voice. And he's like, I'm the king of the Goa Kingdom. My name is Stelly. They spelled it S-T-E-R-R-Y. You know, R and L has like the same sound. So I know his name is Stelly, but it's like Sterry in this translation for Jamie's box. And since you are a citizen of my kingdom, you are also one of my subordinates. It will do you well to remember that. I mean, yeah, he's the king of the Goa Kingdom, and like the Windmill Island is part of the Goa Kingdom, but like, who gives a shit, right? Like, you're talking to Garp, the hero. I mean, he could care less. Like, you want to hurt him? Like, you're gonna get a whole lot of people hating you, and you can't even touch Garp. He's untouchable. King of the East Blue Goa Kingdom, Stelly, Sabo's adopted younger brother. Nyeh. Morgan's like, the king of the Goa Kingdom. Despite its reputation as a peaceful rural country, a great number of accomplished criminals have come from there. Garvin is exception, but there's otherwise. There's Dragon, Sabo, Firefist, Straw Hat. What an interesting place. And I mean, first off, all of those 4 people are like connected as a family. So it's not like, oh, like separated, but still, I know what he means. Yes. King Stelly's trivia. Goa Kingdom is the place where Luffy, Ace, and Sabo lived when they were kids. They share the teacup bond as brothers. Stelly is the adopted younger brother of Sabo, who was a member of the noble family. Man, I hated that kid. Like, what kind of parents treat like other kids better than their own kids? Like, what the hell? But you guys know all that. Stelly wanted vigilance for an opportunity to form a bond with the royal family and eventually married the princess Canto Canet. I remember like they said her name was like from Mary Antoinette or something. And after the suspicious death of the king and the prince, a suspicious death, like maybe after he and the princess like got together, they're like, let's just do something to the king and queen. I mean, the queen would have no power, so it's like the king's death passed off to the prince, but like, you know, prince over princess. So like to beat the king, gotta do something, a little thing to the king and the prince. Like, very suspicious. A few months ago, and then Stelly ascended to the throne. Yeah. And he's just like, move aside. Your face is annoying to look at. And he's like, so rude. I don't even know how to respond. And it's just like, shut up. What are you doing? You have like a clown face. And he's just whispering to Garp. Let's cut to the chase, Garp. Tell me about your connections to the nobles. I want to become a celestial dragon someday. Don't you have to be born into a celestial dragon? And celestial dragon ain't marrying your stinking ass. Because they're like, ew. A normal person, like, you're filth, you're like trash. Yeah, why would they marry into you? Like, you can't be a celestial dragon. What are you talking about? And then Garp's like, you want to be a scumbag? I was saying like, oh, the celestial dragons was calling the normal people like trash, but then Garp is like, you want to be a scumbag? You want to be one of the celestial dragons? They're scumbags. Like, even Garp knows they're scums. And he just like falls back on the ground in shock. He's like, huh? No way! Did he not hear me? What he just said was worth of a death penalty. I mean, you're the one whispering, so he whispered. I mean, okay, he didn't whisper. He just said it out loud. I mean, Garp at this age, he doesn't care. No one's messing with him unless they really want to. But, you know, Garp still has some fight left in him. Like, he can say what he wants. He's an old dude. He's got that right. Yeah, but an old, strong dude. I shouldn't have said that. Forget about it. A Luffy move. He's like, oh, quiet. This guy is so scary. Okay, King Neptune just picked him up. He's like, young one, is everything okay? Just so nice. And then the queen just sort of like, you know, faints, foam at the mouth. And he's like, huh? That thing moved. I thought he was just a statue. Is he a giant? The one that eats people and melts rocks with their saliva? What stories did he hear? And he's like, no, wait, huh? These people, teeth, scales? That skin color, don't tell me. They're half-fish people of the fishman race. They're classified as fish, and there are rumors that when you come in contact with them, you'll contract a rare disease. Like, what stories did he hear? I mean, you think Garp is old style. Like, look at him. You're, like, living in the old days. Like, they're... Like, you gotta live in the present. Like, fishmen are cool. They beat you up. They're, like, 10 times stronger than people. They got scales, teeth. Look at them. Like, they're tridents. Don't mess with them. Look how cool they look, and look how huge they look. You just said so yourself. And he faints again, he falls back and faints in shock, like, yeah, don't come near me! And yes, foaming at the mouth, like, when you first saw him from the back, he's still talking trash, but you're sort of like, whoa, I hope he doesn't look good. And this just does it justice. It just portrayed him as how he is, like a scumbag. Since he just became king, he never been to a reverie, so like he thinks he's all high and mighty, but he just looks like a fool. And all the citizens like what the hell is that? Yeah. Okay, number 2, Bondola flight is now departing, and then you get to see the oh, you can't even see it. My screen's too bright. You get to see the Bondola where, you know, the bubble going, you know, up to the Mare Jose over the red line. And Garp's like, well then, take care, see you later, and thank you very much for your help, Luffy-sama's grandfather. I guess this is where they separate? I want Garp to, like, you know, take them all the way, but it's okay, it's so cute. The journey up to the surface was very fun. Wow. I see the sun, it's very beautiful. I can't wait to see this in the anime. She's so happy, smiling, like, I don't want I mean, she's seen some bad humans, but she's also seen bad fishmen like Hody Jones. So I just hope this experience will not like ruin it for her. She's only 16. She's still young, and I can't wait for her to meet the other princesses, Vivi, Rebecca, kind of. Yeah, just like having stories, sharing stories about Luffy. It'd be nice. And Shirahoshi's waving bye. Luffy's grandpa Garp is just also waving. He's still like eating the rice crackers. They're going up. She's looking out. Wow, so high, amazing, and just whoa, seeing the sun. Wow, that gleaming sun. Just, huh? Shirahoshi, is something wrong? Father, it's the sun. Big brother, look. The sun is shining so brightly. The vastness of the sea has no bounds. Even the sea is endlessly illuminated by the radiant sun. Wow, it's really beautiful. Mambo, to think that such beauty exists on the surface. What a beautiful world this is. And yet this world is tainted by such evils like Stelly. But at least like Stelly was just like all talk, all bark but no bite. So just wait, Stelly might like do something stupid and be like, I want to capture that mermaid person. I mean, I'm sure there's people around who saw Shirahoshi and be like, whoa, look at Morgan's. It's like taking pictures and all that. Like, I'm surprised Shirahoshi didn't have like a mask, something covering her. But I guess she's willing to go open arms and open face, everything. And indeed, the light that comes from the mangroves at the bottom of the sea pales in comparison to this. I mean, the light that they get is just from the light that's transferred from the top and then through the roots of the trees. That's a breathtakingly beautiful sight to see. And she's just crying like, Father, if it's possible, I would very much like to live up here. I want everyone in our kingdom to see the world. Like, they did say they want to move Fishman Island to the surface. Like, I see so many risks through that. Like, but at the same time, like, you want the peace to happen. Like, it's not so easy. There's, like, bad guys always. So, it's just good and bad. But the king and her brothers all just smile happily at her. Like, let's ask them at the Reverie. That's why we're here at the Reverie, after all. Okay, Holy Land, Marihose. Okay, there's a mysterious guy talking, laying down on that foldable chair, and he's talking on the phone, talking on the Dendemushi, like, Sakazuki-san said that I should find you and make you leave. Do you want to try? Rahahaha. Please spare me the trouble. I don't want to fight you. Well, it's not like you're planning to destroy the conference or anything, right? Is this Rokugyu? Is this one of the Shichibukai? Like, one of the higher-ups? In my head, I'm thinking like Doflamingo, but he should be in jail, right? I mean, but then again, Doflamingo is part of the Celestial Dragons, but then, like, they kicked him out. So, I mean, like, he's Dad's connection, but, like, they don't really know what to do with him. He's a pirate, Shichibukai, like, yeah. Alright, let's go next page. Okay. It just goes straight to Fujitora. Oh, he's sitting. Oh, the guy on the foldable bench is sitting on one side and the Fujitora is sitting on the other side. I'm thinking it's Rokugyu. Maybe they're gonna keep her hidden until Reverie, but right now that person's shadow out. Hoping it's Rokugyu. Fujitora's like, hee, well, what I want to destroy is the system. Oh, and thank you for the meal. It's delicious. And he's drinking some kind of tea or eating something from a bowl. You got his tea on the side. Like, you went on a long trip, didn't you? How is old man Vegapunk doing? I didn't get the chance to meet him, but he created something incredible. Remember when, like, Vegapunk was in the newspaper? Something about Vegapunk and Whitebeard Jr. in there, like Weevil, Danger, because, like, he's looking for, Whitebeard pirates and all that. I didn't get a chance to meet him. He created something incredible. I see, in other words, we no longer need the 7 warlords. Ha ha ha, you're crazy, seriously. Hee. But, by the way, why don't you eat some of the delicious food? Are you still fasting? Okay, I think, next page, we're gonna see the face. No, we don't see the face! It's still hidden. I'm sorry, I'm reading it like this, so, like, I don't see the panels. I think it's a dude, but that person sort of has, like, a bit of curly long hair, and he's like, yeah, if there were a pretty gal here who would spoon feed me while saying, I ate it. Okay, so, like, anyone thinking Rokugyu was a girl, nope, it's a dude. Unless it's a girl liking a girl. The person didn't say that she was a girl. She just said, hopefully there's a pretty gal over there. Maybe she's gay. I don't know. Nothing wrong with that. Like, but eating is a pain in the ass, so I haven't bothered eating in 3 years! Rahahaha! 3 years? I mean, I know this is like anime and like sometimes things just don't make sense because like these are incredible beings. They can like not eat for many days. I mean, like, look at Sanji. Yeah, Sanji was up there on the rock, like, for, I'm pretty sure, a couple months. And his food ran out after a month. So, like, it's possible in the anime world to, like, survive like that. But, like, obviously in, like, the real world, you can't do that. Girls, they fast all the time just, like, to lose weight and all that. So it's still possible she's a girl. I mean, like, the figure makes it look like it's a dude. It could still be a girl. But usually, like, the girls that are drawn, they have, like, nice lips with lipstick. So, yeah, but, I mean, we'll have to see in the future in the Reverie. But, oh well. Alright, back at the Kamabaka Kingdom. Fighting the world government for the sake of the fishman. This situation is complicated, isn't it, Koala? We haven't seen Hawk either, huh? Is Hawk at the Reverie? Since the Ryugu Kingdom is participating in the Reverie, no, Betty-san, we don't want to topple the world government itself, but rather the celestial dragons that control them. That's right, you should still have, like, a government to, like, you know, somehow, like, enforce the rules and all that. But the celestial dragons and, you know, the 5 Gorosei, like, they make up these, like, crazy rules and stuff. Like, there's still, like, slavery around, and we want to abolish all of that and just create better rules for everyone and not have, like, injustice and just, like, corrupted system. Koala is all like, last chapter she was all telling Sabo, like, don't smile so much because your face will stiffen. Like, what? Like, she knows exactly how that works out, since, like, when she's a kid she can't help but keep smiling because celestial dragons, like, force you to do that. Red line. Yeah, did you see that just now? Goa's king is so noisy. We're so high, this is so scary. The wind is shaking us so much. Like, oh my gosh, Shelly, like, you're a king, at least act like one. You're making Goa Kingdom look horrible. He's just like, just now, I saw a giant peeking out at us from inside the wall. He was holding a harpoon. Do we know this giant? This giant holding a harpoon? I mean, I know some of the vice admirals were giants. Or was he talking about, like, you know how he said the mermaids look like, the fisherman looks like, look like giants because they're so huge? Or could that possibly be Mortley? I mean, Mortley? Yeah. But Stelly, like, calm down. Like, I know you're gonna do some, like, horrible stuff, but seriously. And King, I think this is this King Taco or King Hamburger? I think this is King Hamburger because the taco guy had the, like, the sombrero hats. What kind of hallucinations are you seeing? Don't you see how high we are right now? And he's like, I really saw them. Like, would it be? I don't remember if Mortley had a harpoon. But we saw Betty back at Kamabaka, but that doesn't mean all 4 of them went back there. Like, maybe they separated or whatnot. And they have some kind of plan. Anyways, King Neptune and them are already up. It's like, yeah, look over there. Those are crows! Okay, so the giant with the harpoon, I think it's Mortley. I think it's Morley. I keep calling him Mortley, but it's Morley. And the crows, that means Revolutionary Army is around. They're gonna go to the Reverie and just, like, declare it. Oh, man. I wouldn't say they lost to the Blackbeard Pirates at Barati. I think they just, you know, they're like, oh shoot, like, we're being taken over, let's just escape. Like, they didn't really even try to fight. So I don't want to say they lost their base at Barati just because they are powerless, but more like they just didn't want to fight and they just ran. So maybe try to saving power, or since not everyone was at the base, so they didn't want to fight. So you see the crows. If they come over here and pop the bubbles, we'll fall. What an unusual sight at this height. And wow, so these are birds that I've heard stories about. They're flying this way. Hey guard, load your guns. Shoot them down. Hurry before they pop the bubble. Kya, kya, said the bird. Don't worry about them. Crows have never popped the bubbles before. Okay. Sabo is disguised as the guard, and I forgot what the crows. Like, so please rest assured, King Stelly. Oh, he's talking face to face with his adopted brother Stelly. And he's just grinning over there, and like, he's gonna make a big fool of himself at the Reverie, and I just can't wait. Stelly is not like a bad person. He's just like a scumbag. Like, but he's not like a villain. So like, maybe he's gonna do something really stupid and then get his ass in trouble, and then Sabo comes to save him, and then Sabo looks back like, hey, it's been a while, Stelly. And then Stelly be like, a Sabo! just like, oh shit, Sabo saved my life. Like, damn, like, oh, you know how that feels? Oh my gosh. Infiltration? Done. Like, I love it ends with done. You gotta do it with that done. Well. Oh shit, this video is so long. I'm so sorry I talked so much, but I'm just so excited for this chapter. Oh my goodness. We see Garp, we see King Neptune, and all the brothers and Shirahoshi. We see Stelly again. He makes his appearance and he just makes himself look so bad. Anyways, we start off the chapter with like Sakazuki just saying like, what the hell? What's Fujitora doing at the Maruhose? I mean, technically Maruhose is not a marine base. I think they already told us that there's like a new marine headquarters like previous chapters ago. Like I think it just like showed us and it says new, but I didn't really know. I just thought the old one was just changed into new Maruhose. I didn't really know it was a new location. And it's nice seeing Captain, or I don't know if Captain T-Bone is still a captain, but I'm just calling him that because that's what we saw back in Enies lobby. And Sengoku like peeks out like, hey, being a fleet admiral is pretty hard, isn't it? Like, you're gonna get more wrinkles. Anyways, he's like asking Rokugyu to talk to Fujitora. We also get introduced to these bubbles called the Bondola who will take you up to the Maruhose. And we see a whole lot of, we see some of the other kings like King Beer the Sixth, King Hamburger, King Taco Bell, King Tacos, Queen Mororon, and of course we got King Neptune and like the beautiful mermaid princess. Even like Big News Morgan's got to take pictures. We see Garp again. Stelly just makes a fool out of himself. Like, he makes a fool out of himself more than Buggy. You got a little tiny flashback panel. I can see in the anime already that they're gonna do like a whole flashback on that. And yeah, just my favorite part, Garp's like, you want to be scumbags like the Celestial Dragon? And he's like, oh, you can't say that. And he's like, oops, just forget about that. Just like that time back in at the end of Water 7 with talking to Luffy. And King Neptune is just so caring. He's like, oh, are you okay, little human? And he looks back like, oh shit, who's this giant? Like, whoa, oh shoot, there's fishmen around. He makes himself look like a fool. And Shirahoshi goes up on that Bondola and she sees how beautiful the sun is, and she just makes this wish like, wow, if we could be in peace, if we could just stay up here, bring everyone else to see the beauty. Like, the dream of her mom, Otohime, is to have the people of the Fishman Island able to walk into Shibundi Park like nothing and just like buy an ice cream or ride a Ferris wheel openly, no judgment, no discrimination, no hate, no violence towards them. Yeah, just that would be nice. And then we cut to like Rokugyu is talking with Fujitora, and Fujitora is announcing that he wants to abolish the Shichibukai system. Like, we already know this. They're just like restating everything in case you forget, which is nice because some people like me forget. But I forget the little details, like the big details, like the 7 warlords being abolished. Like, I already knew all that. And we get to see Rokugyu, which we don't know if it's a girl or a guy. Like, like, a lot of people will assume it's a guy, but I still think it could be a girl. Like, she could be like a lesbian and just like she has a thing for ladies, because like fasting could be a religious thing. It could be like, you know how ladies like be on diets and whatnot. But he hasn't eaten in 3 years. Eating is a pain. My God, like, I can't wait to see what Rokugyu look like. I mean, it could be totally off, but I just can't wait to see all that. And Betty is back on Kamabaka Island. So like, when we saw that, like, we just thought all the Revolution Army is back there on Kamabaka. Didn't really think that and they're saying that like they don't have a problem with the world government, they just have a problem with the Celestial Dragons giving the orders to the world government. Like, we need a world government to like create peace and stuff, but like, since it's so corrupted, like, we need to change things about it, which I agree on. And yeah, you know, at first Stelly is saying like, wait a minute, I see a giant with a harpoon, and in my head I'm like, maybe he saw another giant, or maybe he saw Mortley. Like, would that be possible? And then we see the crows, and then best of all, we see Sabo hiding in the Royal Guard knight outfit. Like, I love it. And like, he's talking to his adopted brother like nothing. Like, when he finds out, like, oh my gosh, Sabo, like, I'm pretty sure he knows Sabo is like Revolution Army, because like, doesn't everyone know that? Or maybe like, he's just so uneducated and stupid. Like, you know, he's always bragging like, oh, I'm smarter than you, like, I got better grades. But like, in the end, like, he knows about like you know, education smart, but he doesn't know about, like, I wouldn't call it street smart, but just like common knowledge. Like, like you shouldn't be so shocked by everything. Like, oh my gosh, I see a giant. Oh my gosh, the fishman. Like, oh my gosh, I see this and that. Like, calm your ass down. Like, he's trying to go like shooting up so high when in actuality he's just down there. Like, I know I keep talking shit about Stelly, but that's what he is, and it's just like, calm your ass down and just like stop. And then when they were talking about the Goa Kingdom, like, oh my gosh, all like Garp, Dragon, Luffy, Sabo, Ace, they all come from like Goa Kingdom. Like, he knows Sabo's from there, like, but I'm not really sure if he knows too much about Revolutionary Army and stuff. Like, Stelly's just very like unknowledgeable about the world. Yeah. Anyways, guys, this video has gone on for way too long. I am so excited. I was trying to read it slowly to observe it, but who knew it'd take this long to read a chapter. Anyways, thanks for sticking out with me, guys. I'll edit it out the video. So, see you guys for next one. Peace out.